to get the experience at a place like this,
and the freedom that you get.
Speak of the devil, this is a special. Wow, this is like welcome into Nobody Ball, episode number officially the 10th episode. Congratulations to everybody who made it 10 episodes here. You see, Cam is not here today. Cam is off this week. Spoke so much 2 weeks ago that he lost his voice. And I'm wearing these boots that my wife hates. She says they're weird creeper boots, and the glasses she hates. So I also have 2 rings on today for champions, as well as Alec, Legg here. And then we're going to have a special guest, I think, here in a little bit, which is not Duke. And I thought we weren't going to talk about Duke anymore. But apparently
he doesn't deserve to be talked about.
All hell is breaking loose real quick. Sponsored by Bloomery, brand new up in New Buffalo. There's a couple spots you can check out there right before you get to Herb. Really trying to grab the market from Buchanan, Michigan. Good stuff. Today we're on plasma gas, enough to get you through the work week, but let's just explain the situation real quick, high level, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about. Duke Messenger, friend of the program, friend of the show now, we don't know, not friend of the program. Used to work here. We used to work for Jam, used to work for Hash, used to work for the whole 9 yards.
NWI Cardinals.
NWI Cards was the manager. Unwritten rule. He didn't have a role with ClearPath Solutions, though, because now this podcast is just turning into like entrepreneur. The CEO of Hashmark is kind of helping us all through it. But Duke, anyways, quit. He just quit. He's like, I'm out. I can't work with anybody. We won't name any names, Alec, Legg. But what happened was he wrote out, he quit. Had an opportunity to come back again, didn't. And then now apparently, and look, I'm forthright with everybody. I look, Duke, and if you're listening, I did tell, the crew here that we had met, and because they knew you were going to be on DAT at some point. We talked about a couple things, but nothing in detail. And I think ultimately what happened was the story just got weirder from there. Duke reached out, I think, great person, friend of the pro. She has a show here, and apparently he was doing a show with her. We didn't know about it. It would have been, and that's basically. And then he sent a message to TikTok, which is epic. The way, like, he wrote out and didn't see the bigger picture, I guess.
First of all, I'd like to announce new sponsor for Hashmark.
Yes,
construction cleaning services.
Yeah. Oh my
LLC.
God, dude, I'm so bad.
For those of you listening, I have opened up my own company. Construction Cleaning Services LLC. For short, CCS. We are a construction cleaning service that offers residential and commercial cleaning, post construction, and rough cleans. So I've been in the works of getting that started. So new sponsor added to the team.
We're gonna get them on the website ASAP. And I'll tell you what, real quick, these are all attributes of construction sites. I can't tell how many times we pull up to sites. Keep in mind, also sponsored by John's Architectural Metal Solutions Inc. That's who we work for. But man, these construction sites are so dirty. There's paper everywhere. Can we do something about the in construction while they're in construction cleaning up too? Like it's hey, we'll be there the whole time.
Yeah, that is something we could offer as well. But normally how construction jobs go is, they look for the post-construction cleanup or after like the first bit of demolition, if you want to call it, like a rough cleanup, the dust, the drywall everywhere, like stuff like that. So it's up and running. It's going to take a bit, but I'm currently reaching out to builders, to bid and stuff like that. So it's getting going. But back to the
real quick on that. I want to talk about that. It's important because if I want to paint the picture again for people who don't understand, a lot of people are like, what the hell is going on? John's Architectural Metal Solutions Inc. powers this thing, as you can hear in the background. That you might hear. Alec's always like, yo, I don't know if we should do it out here. I'm like, I agree. I think they got the saws going today. We're getting rid of a couple bodies. But, I think you also bring in solutions to do some power washing. So there's a lot of companies inside this company, which is exciting.
Which would mean if you were to ever quit, like you just, what are you doing? I don't know.
Well,
so many opportunities here.
Well, and that's the thing that really bothered me, I think, in the end, was like, look, if you had a problem with somebody at a company, you either just like talk to them about it, or look, you leave, or once you leave an organization, you just leave,
right?
And
I'll just say this. I'll just say this. If you're working here with this guy next to me or Aaron, our president, you're in a good place long term. So the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I'll tell you that. It's pretty comfortable here in this seat.
I mean, and you're not the experience at a place like this,
and the freedom to you get.
Speak of the devil. This is a special. Wow, this is like. No, here, sit down there.
Welcome
you're good.
to the
just move it
show.
out and sit down. You're good. You could sit down there. Just push the mic back a little bit, and then there you go. It's just like a gate. And what's funny, he said the president. He's got the fact that you literally blasted open the screens. I wish we had more cameras here. That was like a wrestling entrance. It was beautiful. He's never.
I got something to say. I'm a little frustrated.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So, all this talk. I'm going to bring up Duke again, right?
Yes.
No, okay. Fine. So I want to make something clear as to what's happening or what has happened. Yeah. Duke quit Jam. He walked into my office and he quit Jam. On top of that, the issue with him quitting Jam wasn't a major issue in terms of I was upset that he was quitting Jam. Was I disappointed? Yes. But the reason he was quitting was because he had disagreements with Alec. Okay. That's it. Since that has transpired, like I offered him an opportunity to come back if he changed his mind because I thought he was making a mistake. Right. Yeah. I still think he made a mistake.
We covered that. Well, okay? I'm sorry. No, I mean, I made sure people knew that. Yeah.
So I gave him an opportunity. I said, hey, listen, I think, the door's open if you want to come back. I kind of think you're making a mistake here. Since that has transpired, I have heard a lot of negative things that Duke has done to myself and to my company and now to Hashmark. A lot of going around people's backs.
Yep.
A lot of shit talking. And all I ever did was try to help Duke in his role. And at this point, based on what I've heard and the fact that he didn't care or he thought that I was out to get him something. Do you ever think a boss or an owner is out to get a lower level employee?
Lower level.
How much time do I have to really care if I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to make this person's life miserable? I try to put him in positions to succeed. He was unable to succeed in those positions initially.
But don't forget, he didn't have enough tasks, though.
He didn't have enough tasks, right?
Apparently.
So I adjusted his position. Whatever happened between you and Duke, that is also goes into your guys' previous friendship.
Right.
So that's a little bit hard to navigate. At the end of the day, I'm upset because he's trying to weasel his way back into Hashmark after all of these things that he has said about me personally and about my company and how negative of a person I was towards him when all I did was try to support him.
Right. Also bringing a negative vibe on NWI Cardinals, trying to get people to side with him when it's really had nothing to do with him in the first place, just between me and him. But
I mean, this is literally the last time I'm going to be speaking about it ever again.
Oh yeah, he's not worth speaking about anymore.
I'm tired of this nonsense. It's been 3 weeks of just nonsense, of stupid messages, of him going around people's back, me hearing that. Like, I'm not in high school. Like, this is done. I'm a 41-year-old man.
Yeah.
I got now 2 businesses to run. Like, stop messaging me. Duke, just stop messaging me. I have nothing against you as a man. I have everything against you as to how you handled this situation. You could have easily came back, but you chose to go a different route, thinking that everyone is against you because you're paranoid. Why you're paranoid, I have no idea. And right now, I have no interest as to finding out why you're paranoid. But I didn't do anything negative towards you. You quit.
Quit everything. Quit Hashmark, quit the Cardinals, quit Jam.
Well, I'll address something real quick too. He did mention the other reason I'm saying that, I'll be clear too, Duke. There was a lot of times where we were like, "Oh, we're not going to talk about it," but it is everybody already knows everything. So it's like you didn't want it out, but then people are coming to me on stuff that you didn't want out there. So it was really odd. And then really for what you were just saying was
that he had to be out. Fine, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. You have
don't forget. He's never going down without a fight.
No, that was great. That's the other thing, man. Like he's just not. That confident Duke wasn't the guy I saw. He was not there here, which was odd.
Shambles.
I said, and he was adamant about I want to still do stuff with Hash, but it's difficult because it's there's like an unwritten rule. Like we were talking about working kind of both jobs and being part of it and understanding the cultures and will there be a day like by the way, and we won't name names, but we got hired somebody basically as an intern, and like that role they won't be here all the time. But if you're local, like dude, you're gonna have to come in here and see people. And he's like, yo, I don't want him in the building. I'm like, dude, like that's not gonna happen. Like, he's an employee,
works, buddy.
Yeah, it's not. He's an employee.
Nice try.
It's just yeah. So, anyways. I mean, his brain could grow,
It could.
But,
I mean, and that's literally why I wanted to come on here. I didn't want to interrupt you guys' show, but I've had enough.
It's a quick one. We're over. It's over soon.
He sent a, the thing that put me off is his little TikTok message that he tried to send me overnight.
God,
Like I should care about this, and I really don't. But it's just like just stop messaging me.
Dude, you're just embarrassing yourself, man.
I wish though, like you said, it would have just been different. Like I said, give a 2-week notice, or have said like, look, I just want to do something totally different. And he would have figured it out here, Aaron would have figured something out. Like, and look, there's a lot of cool like jobs you could do here. I mean,
especially when I told him that he was probably never going to get fired unless he did something that was drastically
but then you go and
wrong
quit. You go and
for
quit.
the company. Like if he just literally did something that was like I stole, a saw, which has happened in my company.
Yeah, Headfirm. We never really released. It was going to be we were going to have the man bag, the messenger bag by Duke. It's been fucking amazing. Now, don't take that. I want all of it. No, I'm kidding.
We do have. You mentioned one intern. We technically have two now.
We have a lot. Yeah. Well, praise Aaron. It is interesting seeing the college thing. But congratulations to Alec, director of operations. Cam has been promoted as well to.
Guy in the corner that doesn't say anything.
Duke replacement. No, he's our producer. That's where the producer is.
Yeah, shout out to Duke for quitting. We all got raises.
Damn,
here, so
for real, yo. Hey, ever since you quit, we've been doing these podcasts every 2 weeks on a dot, and it's been great. We got Aaron on the show. This is fucked up.
Life's going great,
Duke.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay behind the camera.
I know. Dude, quit bringing him here. Dude, quit bringing him here. But
why am I in front of the camera?
I got something to say for all the people watching though. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, man.
Unless you fertilize. But
put some shit down.
Yeah, it's a whole. You would laugh at this. The reason I took it off stage and didn't have it in camera because I knew exactly if you open that curtain, you would said, "What? There's a lawnmower on stage." I had a lawnmower right there in the corner when we did this, by the way.
So April 21st is our first game.
Yes.
Northwest Indian Cardinals.
The Indian Cardinals? Wait, the Indian. You guys changed your name. MLB gets rid of names.
I'm going to do it again.
These are
April 21st. Northwest Indiana Cardinals first game. And one of our main sponsors for that game is Las Mamacitas Food Truck, one of the best food trucks in Northwest Indiana. They're going to be there. They're going to be at every
special menu item for opening day, by the way.
Wow. Did they get rid of the Duke taco?
I think they did.
That's just as,
I messaged them.
Yeah, okay, good. That sucks, man. So we got to get
the things that could have happened.
We're going to have special food names, I believe, there, right? Because didn't you say that, Alec?
Yeah. So I guess week one, opening day, they're not going to announce it. They're going to it's going to be a surprise, but a special opening day menu item.
Yeah.
So we'll see
what that is.
Ooh, is that the Davy Taco, the GM special?
My honestly, and I'll walk you guys through my plan with this. A lot of these places we play at during the season, they don't have concession stands, and I thought, why not a great idea to get a food truck like that there? I mean, just enhance the environment going to games, and you'll walk in there and it'll smell like you're at Wrigley Field or whatnot.
Exactly. Right.
How dare you?
Yeah, real park.
Better than guaranteed rate.
Well, they got better food. Guaranteed rates got better food for sure.
But so I just thought, a lot of fans, they'll love that. Who doesn't love tacos?
I agree. So, I agree with that. And I also have a special announcement at that game. I don't know how I'm going to get them there. I'll probably end up driving them, but we're going to be bringing in some Zarlingo's Italian Ice too, boys, and some dilly bars. I got a little thing going with Zarlingo's, so that's nice, huh?
You're not going to let the president know about this?
Well, you're the CEO. Well, I want to do a special here. I thought he'd be excited. He's pissed because he probably could have got a better
They won't
deal.
be there.
They will probably no. The thing I'm trying to negotiate right now is if I can get the actual rolling cart with Zarlingo's logo on it and the ringer. We'll have Duke there topless like his stream and sell a ton of them. Dude, should we show that picture?
We gotta show it.
If we show the picture, then we have to show your text. We brought up the text, but we didn't say.
I think that everyone's seen the text. I don't know what the big deal is about it, but
you didn't go in.
I mean, they're pretty shitty.
He didn't go in P. Diddy's house though. He stayed outside. He said Duke went in, and he was with Meek Mill, I think.
Oh my god!
Was he? Did you see that? By the way, you showed me that. That's fucked up. All right, we're out of here. No buddy ball. Anything else to talk about real quick before we get our final thoughts? Aaron,
save money. Go to Bet Openly. Follow the link that's going to be in our.
It's just right now. Go to
message. Right.
Just go to hashmarksports.com right now or below here in the YouTube description. You can use the code that we created, the QR code on our website right now. You can use your phone. Just use that. We're also going to try and get that thing on T-shirts out at these games, so you can click that. Go ahead and create an account. And once you get in there, you guys got to understand something. Most people are like, "Oh, what are you making? What are you making?" We're literally doing this for you. It's 1% juice, and if you're not a gambler and you don't understand what that means, that's fine.
There. Let's say the line is 4, Purdue -4.
Mm-hmm.
I can go in there if I think Purdue's going to kill them. I'll go in there and give them -5.
You
right?
I'll
give -5 and I'll adjust the lines. And give myself better odds.
Now
right?
the juice may change there a little bit, but not really. Not like you're paying 20 points.
The juice
20,
never changes.
20 points for one, right?
Right.
No,
the juice never changes. It's just the odds that'll change.
And it's peer-to-peer betting.
Right.
Yep.
Peer-to-peer. It's not backed by a book. You put in your money, you place your money. So it's no different than betting with your friends.
We'll be doing more of that with the NFL this year, where Notch throws out a G or two and we all try to take him down on a bet that we think is ridiculous. But final thoughts for me. God bless America. Stay out of parking lots. Don't do drugs. Always wrap it up. Alec, what do you got?
Next week, special guest on the show, so stay tuned for that.
Ooh, Paul Abdul live.
He'll be coming here to our studio when we're live on Wednesday.
All right, God bless America. We're out.
Great. Thanks. Bye.